Mr. Strauss, is it? You are aware that you wanted to land, owned and operated by the United States government, are you not?
Yes, I am, sir.
So then tell me, Mr. Strauss, what are you? A commie spy? Some New Mexico ranch lifting claim unidentified flying object?
No, sir, I'm working on a lead. You see, I'm a journalist.
Ah, yes, a journalist working on a lead. Tell me then, Mr. Strauss, what the hell kind of lead brings up to a government facility in the middle of the damn mountains?
A good one, sir.
Cut the sir crap. Sir was my father. The name's Wrangler. Dr. Wrangler, if you so please.
Yes, doctor.
You get in there, kid. That scrawny man back there flipping switches ever put busy as my assistant, Dr. Lee. Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Now then, Mr. Strauss, tell me about this lead of yours.
Well, the story started out simple enough. Go report on the high rate of murders in the city, they said. It'll be fun, they said. So I go out and I follow the police on their beats. Above and beyond, you know? It was all easy going up until last week. That's when the real story started. Several people ended up dead. Legs broken beyond recognition. All the victims were found pantsless. The officer I was with at the time suspected we were looking for a serial rapist who crushed his victims when he was, well, you know, done. Fearing for my safety and sanity, the police sent me back to the old news desk. I was no longer allowed to work on the case. So I investigated it myself. Listened in on their radio signals, you know? After a night of bickering about Kennedy and singing along to the Beach Boys, one of the officers reported another murder with the same M.O.
M.O.?
Modus operandi, Latin. It's like their signature.
Sure.
So I listened to the dispatch, I got the address, and I went to go check it out.
Go on.
I saw an unmarked vehicle, a black sedan. I thought I had seen it at other scenes before. The killer always returns to the scene of the crime, right?
Right.
So I followed it. After a few hours, the black sedan has led me to a few miles away from here where my car just stopped and everything just turned off and it was like I hit the brakes, but I didn't.
Nobody's accusing you. What happened next, Mr. Strauss?
I walked.
You walked here?
Apparently.
Are you nervous, Mr. Strauss?
I guess.
You guess?
Sure.
Sure what?
I don't know.
You don't?
Well, maybe.
Why is that, Mr. Strauss?
I have reason to believe the killer is somewhere in a facility, doctor. You're going to kill me, aren't you?
The United States government does not kill people, Mr. Strauss. We simply make things that kill people.
You... what?
Just 1 second, Mr. Strauss.
Sure thing.
What the hell do we do?
He knows too much, sir.
I know, kid.
What do you suggest we do?
Well, he knows too much.
I know, sir. I said that.
I said that.
Of course, sir. What are your orders?
Finish the story, then we finish him.
But, sir, isn't that...
He's going to be 6 under after all this anyways. One of you at least want to know how the story ends. You can't just tease someone like that.
What?
Yes, sir. You're a very smart man, Mr. Strauss.
Thank you, doctor. I tried.
But imagine looking at this kill of yours now. Is that right?
Very much so. If I could ask him a few
That
questions.
won't be necessary. Let him have it, Lee.
Doctor! The killer! You're gone! Pantsless!
Oh, Mr. Strauss, you had me worried there for a second.
I don't think I understand.
Mr. Strauss will take me a while to
The
explain.
pants are your killer.
Damn it, Lee!
It's true.
Dr. Lee, the pants?
Yes, Mr. Strauss. Please call me Hart.
Dr. Wrangler,
They were another faulty attempt
Another?
to assassinate Fidel Castro.
What? Dr. Wrangler, you can't be...
Serious? Why can't I? We tried everything on that man. We tried all the typical crap. I don't think bullets hurt him. We even tried blowing up his damn cigars. Those pants. We worked so hard on them. Designed to go like countdown number in the zipper. One at the time rate 0, 5 years in the pants back to implode in the victim's body. We tried every possible way to get them around Castro's fat Cuban legs.
Remember the Bay of Pigs?
Yes.
Yeah, that was actually one of our attempts to get the pants into Castro's home. Look how that turned out. Remember the photos that sparked the Cuban Missile Crisis?
Yeah?
Yeah, that was what happened when we tried to fly the pants onto Castro's body.
I still don't understand. How are these pants the killer I've been looking for?
One of the assistants brought them into the dry cleaning. If anyone with the right mind knows why, please speak up. Anyways, we go back to pick them up and we find they've been misplaced. Someone else took them.
Yeah, that someone else ended up being the first victim in the case.
Whenever we heard of another victim, we tried to track the pants down again.
That black sedan you were seeing?
Whenever we got there, the damn things disappeared.
What? So someone took them every time?
Well, we think it had something to do with the pants breaking every single bone beneath the victim's waist. Once they were done with the bone breaking, they just popped off and soared through the air.
What?
Then someone else took them.
Why?
They're nice pants.
Does the president know about this?
The president doesn't need to know about this. You see, Mr. Strauss, we work above Kennedy's little office.
That's right.
Shouldn't we be spending more time and money protecting our own landed people instead of putting in countless efforts to kill a single man who opposes us?
No.
What? Dr. Wrangler, Dr. Lee, or I'm sorry, Dr. Harvey.
Please call me Oswald.
Right. But what about internal affairs? What if tomorrow someone shoots the president? What do we do then? Focus all our efforts on that one man, and that's what got a guy killed in the first place?
Yes. You know, Mr. Strauss, you've had a lot to think about. Maybe you should sleep on it.
From Dallas, Texas, the flash, apparently official, President Kennedy died at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, some 38 minutes ago. Vice President Johnson has left the hospital in Dallas, but we do not know to where he has proceeded. Presumably, he will be taking the oath of office shortly and become the 36th President of the United States.
Oh, what the hell happened? Oh, crap.